Did you know that combining eggs with certain foods after the age of 60 could be quietly undermining your health? While eggs are often seen as a near-perfect protein source, affordable, versatile, and rich in essential nutrients, many older adults unknowingly pair them with foods that can limit their benefits or even cause harm. From blocking important minerals to triggering digestive discomfort, the wrong combinations can lead to issues you might not even trace back to your breakfast plate. Recent studies suggest that nearly 40% of seniors regularly eat eggs in ways that interfere with optimal nutrient absorption. That means almost half of older adults could be missing out on the full nutritional power of eggs, despite eating them regularly. If you've ever felt low on energy, noticed sluggish digestion, or dealt with unexplained nutrient deficiencies, your egg-based meals might deserve a closer look. In this video, we'll walk you through 3 surprising food pairings you should avoid if you're over 60 and want to get the most from your meals. These aren't trendy diet myths. They're grounded in nutritional science and supported by real-world experiences. We'll also explore smart alternatives to help you continue enjoying eggs without sacrificing your health. Let's dive right into the first mistake: combining eggs with calcium-rich foods like milk, yogurt, or cheese. This is one of the most common habits among seniors, especially those trying to eat balanced breakfasts. It seems innocent enough: eggs and a glass of milk, or a cheesy omelet. But the truth is, this combination can actually work against your body's ability to absorb iron, one of the key nutrients found in eggs. Eggs contain heme iron, a highly absorbable form of iron that's essential for preventing anemia, which becomes more common with age. But when you eat eggs alongside dairy, calcium from milk or cheese competes directly with iron for absorption. In fact, calcium can reduce iron absorption by up to 60%. That's a huge loss, especially when iron is already harder to absorb as we age. So what's going on here? It's all about how nutrients are processed in the small intestine. Calcium and iron use the same absorption channels in your gut. When you consume both at once, they fight for those limited spots. The result? Less iron makes it into your bloodstream, which can leave you feeling tired, weak, or even dizzy over time. There's another wrinkle here too. Many dairy products contain casein, a type of protein that can bind with iron to form a complex your body simply can't absorb. This effect is particularly strong in whole milk and certain aged cheeses, where casein content is high. So that cheesy egg breakfast you love, it might be slowing you down more than you realize. The solution is simple. Separate your eggs and your dairy. Give your body at least 2 hours between eating eggs and having milk or cheese. This timing helps reduce nutrient competition and allows for better absorption. If you enjoy yogurt or cheese, consider having them as a mid-morning or afternoon snack instead. Want to boost iron absorption even more? Pair your eggs with foods high in vitamin C. Think fresh tomatoes, bell peppers, strawberries, or a glass of orange juice. Vitamin C enhances the body's ability to absorb non-heme iron by converting it into a more usable form. It acts like a nutrient booster, especially important for older adults who may already have digestive inefficiencies. Making this one small change, separating dairy and eggs, can significantly improve how well your body utilizes nutrients from both. And over time, it can help you maintain better energy levels, focus, and heart health. We'll explore more smart pairings in the next segment, but first, let us know in the comments. Do you typically combine eggs and dairy? What does your usual breakfast look like? We're always told that fiber is good for us, and that's absolutely true. But did you know that eating eggs with too much fiber at the same time can reduce how many nutrients your body actually absorbs from both? This is especially important for older adults, whose digestion becomes more delicate and less efficient with age. The good news? You don't need to give up fiber, you just need to space it out more wisely. Let's talk about the second food pairing mistake: eggs and excessive fiber, especially from whole grains bran-heavy cereals, or bulky raw vegetables. If your breakfast includes eggs, oatmeal, whole grain toast, and a green smoothie all at once, you may be overwhelming your digestive system. While these foods are nutritious on their own, combining them too heavily in a single meal can interfere with the absorption of key nutrients from eggs. Why does this happen? It comes down to a specific type of fiber, insoluble fiber. This is the kind found in whole grain bread, bran cereals, and many raw vegetables like kale or cabbage. Insoluble fiber acts a bit like a sponge in your gut. It can trap vitamins and minerals, like iron, zinc, magnesium, and fat-soluble nutrients, such as vitamins A, D, and E, making them harder for your body to absorb. And there's more. Insoluble fiber can also speed up digestion, pushing food through your system before your body has enough time to extract and process those valuable nutrients. For older adults, who may already experience slower or more sensitive digestion, this rush effect can be even more pronounced and potentially lead to nutritional deficiencies over time. Let's say you regularly eat scrambled eggs with a big bowl of oatmeal and a leafy salad. While it may seem like a nutrient-packed meal, the sheer volume of fiber could reduce how much your body absorbs from the eggs. Instead of fueling your body, your breakfast might be passing through too fast for nutrients to be used properly. So what's the solution? Timing and balance. You don't have to give up your favorite whole grains or vegetables. Just consider spacing them out. Have your eggs in the morning with cooked vegetables, which have a softer fiber structure and are easier on digestion. Then save your oatmeal, raw greens, or whole grain toast for a mid-morning or lunchtime meal. Cooking vegetables changes their fiber structure, making it gentler on your system and less likely to block nutrient absorption. Think sautéed spinach, roasted zucchini, or steamed broccoli. These are perfect sides for eggs that still provide fiber, but in a more digestible form. Another great strategy is to swap raw greens for lightly wilted or cooked versions in your omelet or egg scramble. Add a handful of cooked bell peppers or onions instead of piling on raw kale or cabbage. This small change keeps your digestive system from becoming overwhelmed and helps you get the full benefit of the eggs you're eating. Some seniors even choose to eat eggs solo as their first meal of the day, then follow it up with a fiber-rich snack 2 or 3 hours later. This staggered approach allows the body to focus on absorbing each set of nutrients properly, without interference. Remember, fiber is still essential. It supports digestion, cholesterol balance, and blood sugar regulation. But like any nutrient, balance is key. By adjusting how and when you eat it, you can create a more effective routine that supports both nutrient absorption and gut health. Eggs and fiber can be friends, just not at the same table. If you're like many people, you enjoy starting your day with a warm cup of coffee or tea alongside your breakfast eggs. It feels comforting and familiar. But what most seniors don't realize is that this seemingly harmless habit may actually reduce how well your body absorbs the nutrients in your meal, especially when it involves eggs. This brings us to the third major food pairing mistake: eggs with coffee or tea. The issue isn't just about the caffeine. Though that plays a role, it's about specific natural compounds called tannins, found in both beverages. Tannins combine to proteins and minerals in eggs, forming complexes that your body struggles to digest and absorb. Tannins are particularly abundant in black tea, green tea, and coffee. These polyphenols can dramatically lower the absorption of iron, zinc, and B vitamins, nutrients that are crucial for maintaining energy, brain function, and immune support as you age. In fact, research shows that iron absorption can be cut in half when consumed alongside these drinks. Caffeine adds another complication. It stimulates stomach acid production, which might sound helpful but can actually trigger digestive discomfort, especially for older adults prone to acid reflux. This extra acid can interfere with how the stomach processes and breaks down egg proteins, sometimes leading to bloating or mild cramping. On top of that, caffeine speeds up digestion. It causes food to pass through the stomach and intestines faster, which might seem beneficial, but actually limits how long your body has to extract nutrients. For seniors, this rushed digestion can lead to lower nutrient uptake, even if your diet is otherwise healthy. Another overlooked effect of caffeine is its influence on calcium balance. While eggs aren't especially high in calcium, many seniors rely on calcium supplements or calcium-rich foods throughout the day. Caffeine increases calcium excretion through urine, which can be problematic for bone health, especially for postmenopausal women or those already at risk for osteoporosis. So how do you enjoy your favorite morning beverage without sabotaging your nutrient intake? The fix is simple. Separate your caffeine and your eggs by at least 1 hour. This spacing gives your digestive system time to absorb the key nutrients from eggs before caffeine begins to interfere. If you still crave something warm with breakfast, consider non-caffeinated herbal teas like chamomile, ginger, peppermint, or fennel. These don't contain tannins or caffeine, and some can actually support digestion, making them an excellent companion to egg-based meals. Another great option is to start your day with warm lemon water or a glass of vitamin C-rich juice, like orange or grapefruit. Not only do these beverages avoid the problems caused by tannins, they also help enhance iron absorption from eggs, giving your breakfast an added nutritional boost. In summary, your morning routine may need just a small tweak to unlock big benefits. By drinking coffee or tea an hour after your eggs, you allow your body to better absorb the nutrients that support energy, immunity, and brain health. Many seniors who make this change report improved digestion and more lasting energy throughout the day. Now that you know which combinations to avoid, let's talk about how you prepare your eggs. This step is often overlooked, but plays a huge role in how well your body digests and absorbs their nutrients, especially if you're over 60. Your cooking method can make the difference between a nutrient-packed meal and one that leaves your body struggling to benefit from it. For seniors, the safest and most digestible methods are boiling, poaching, or soft scrambling on low heat. These approaches help preserve the delicate proteins and essential vitamins in eggs while keeping them easy on your digestive system. In contrast, frying eggs at high temperatures or using too much oil can overcook the protein and reduce nutrient availability. High heat can denature proteins in eggs, making them tougher to break down and less bioavailable. For older adults whose digestive enzymes are often less efficient, that means more bloating, discomfort, and misnutrition. Instead, gently cooking your eggs helps maintain their structure, which supports better digestion and nutrient use. If you've ever struggled with eggs feeling heavy on your stomach, the issue might not be the eggs themselves. It might be how they're cooked. Try preparing them poached or soft-boiled with the yolk just set. These methods don't require oil, preserve water-soluble vitamins like B12 and folate, and are especially gentle for sensitive stomachs. Scrambled eggs can also be a great option if you cook them low and slow. Use a healthy fat like olive oil, which not only prevents sticking, but also helps your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins such as A, D, and E found in the yolk. Avoid margarine or processed oils, which can add unwanted chemicals and saturated fats. Raw or undercooked eggs, while popular in some recipes like smoothies or homemade dressings, carry a risk of salmonella, a bacteria that can cause serious illness, especially in older adults with weaker immune systems. Always ensure eggs are cooked until both the white and yolk are fully set to reduce this risk. How often you eat eggs also matters. For most healthy seniors, 1 egg per day is considered safe and nourishing. Eggs are rich in complete protein and contain all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to repair and maintain muscle, especially important as you age and face muscle loss from conditions like sarcopenia. If you have heart disease, diabetes, or elevated cholesterol, talk with your healthcare provider about how many eggs are right for you. While moderate egg consumption is safe for most people, Some individuals may need to limit intake depending on their unique health needs. Personalized nutrition is key. When shopping, try to choose organic or pasture-raised eggs if possible. These often have higher levels of omega-3 fatty acids and fat-soluble vitamins, making them even more beneficial for your brain, eyes, and heart. Yes, they might cost more, but the nutritional return is well worth the investment. And don't forget egg safety. Always store your eggs properly in the fridge, ideally on a middle shelf where the temperature stays stable. Avoid keeping them in the door, where temperature fluctuates. Use eggs before their expiration date and toss any that look cracked or smell off. Now that we've covered what not to eat with eggs, let's talk about what you should eat with them to maximize their benefits. Eggs are nutrient-dense, but the right food pairings can make them even more powerful, especially for older adults looking to support energy, immunity, and long-term wellness. First and foremost, pairing eggs with foods rich in vitamin C is a game changer. As we mentioned earlier, vitamin C helps your body absorb more iron from eggs, up to 3 times more, in fact. Try adding tomatoes, bell peppers, strawberries, kiwi, or citrus fruits like oranges and grapefruit to your breakfast. Even a small portion of vitamin C-rich produce can enhance the iron absorption from eggs significantly. This is particularly important if you're trying to prevent or manage iron deficiency anemia, a condition that's more common among older adults and often goes unnoticed until fatigue and weakness set in. Another nutrient-packed addition: colorful vegetables high in carotenoids, such as spinach, carrots, pumpkin, sweet potatoes, or butternut squash. These compounds, like beta-carotene, lutein, and zeaxanthin, function as antioxidants and are especially supportive of eye health, helping reduce age-related vision decline. These carotenoids are fat-soluble, which means they need dietary fat to be absorbed. Fortunately, eggs provide a natural source of healthy fat, especially when prepared with olive oil or avocado. This makes eggs an ideal base for meals that deliver both the nutrients and the healthy fat needed to absorb them. For example, try sautéing chopped spinach and red peppers in olive oil, then cracking a couple of eggs on top for a colorful, nourishing meal. Or make a veggie-packed omelet using onions, mushrooms, and a sprinkle of turmeric, another excellent addition with proven anti-inflammatory properties. Speaking of herbs and spices, don't underestimate the power of flavor boosters like turmeric, parsley, dill, and chives. These herbs aren't just for taste. They're also rich in vitamins, antioxidants, and digestive-friendly compounds. Turmeric, in particular, contains curcumin, which supports inflammation control and joint health. 2 concerns that increase with age. If you enjoy creamy textures, consider pairing your eggs with avocado. This nutrient-dense fruit provides heart-healthy fats, fiber, and potassium, a mineral essential for managing blood pressure. Avocados also enhance the absorption of fat-soluble nutrients and can help seniors meet their calorie needs without relying on processed foods. Timing also matters. Eating eggs earlier in the day, such as at breakfast or brunch, can support better digestion and nutrient absorption. This is when your metabolism is most active and your digestive system is most efficient. Plus, the protein in eggs can help you feel full longer, reducing unnecessary snacking and stabilizing blood sugar levels. In short, eggs work best when they're part of a thoughtfully constructed meal. Pair them with the right companions: vitamin C-rich fruits, carotenoid-filled veggies, healthy fats, and anti-inflammatory herbs, and they become a nutritional powerhouse. These combinations not only support healthy aging, but also make your meals more colorful, satisfying, and enjoyable. As we age, it becomes harder to maintain muscle mass, a process known as sarcopenia. This isn't just about appearance, it affects strength, balance, and the ability to perform everyday tasks. That's where eggs can play a major role. They're one of the best sources of complete protein containing all 9 essential amino acids needed to build and maintain muscle tissue. Getting enough high-quality protein is crucial for preserving independence, preventing falls, and staying active. Seniors need more protein per meal than younger adults to stimulate muscle repair, and eggs are a convenient, digestible way to meet that need. Just one egg delivers around 6 to 7 grams of protein, and the benefits multiply when eaten regularly. But eggs don't just help with muscle. They also support metabolism and weight control. The protein and fat in eggs can help you feel fuller for longer, which reduces the urge to snack on sugary or processed foods throughout the day. This satiety effect is especially helpful for those trying to manage weight, blood sugar, or energy crashes. Eating eggs for breakfast, in particular, has been shown to reduce calorie intake at later meals. Studies suggest that starting your day with eggs may lead to better blood sugar balance, improved appetite control, and even greater weight loss when combined with a healthy lifestyle. If you're worried about cholesterol, you're not alone. For decades, eggs were unfairly blamed for raising cholesterol levels. But modern research shows that for most people, the dietary cholesterol in eggs has little effect on blood cholesterol. In fact, eggs may offer some protective benefits thanks to their content of choline and phospholipids. Choline is a nutrient found in the yolk that plays a key role in brain health, liver function, and cholesterol metabolism. Many older adults don't get enough choline in their diet, which can lead to memory issues and poor fat digestion. Including eggs regularly can help bridge that gap naturally. Of course, every body is different. Some individuals may be more sensitive to cholesterol, especially those with genetic predispositions or existing heart conditions. That's why it's important to speak with a healthcare provider about what's right for you, especially if you have concerns about LDL or triglyceride levels. If you're cleared to eat eggs, consider incorporating them at least a few times per week, or even daily, depending on your activity level and overall protein intake. Combined with physical activity, they support lean muscle preservation, something that's essential not just for fitness, but also for metabolic health. What you pair eggs with continues to matter here. A breakfast of eggs with sautéed vegetables and a slice of whole grain toast, eaten at a different time than dairy or caffeine, provides lasting fuel, supports metabolism, and promotes a healthy body composition without spiking blood sugar. In summary, eggs are one of the most efficient tools for maintaining strength and energy as we age. When used wisely, they can help you stay active, manage your weight, and support your metabolism without the side effects of more processed or expensive alternatives. It's no wonder they're a staple in so many healthy diets worldwide. As we wrap up this important discussion, it's worth repeating. Eggs can be a powerhouse food for seniors, but only if eaten the right way. Avoiding certain combinations and focusing on smart pairings can help your body absorb more nutrients, feel more energized, and support your long-term health goals. 1. Eggs with calcium-rich foods like milk, yogurt, or cheese, because calcium can block iron absorption. 2. Eggs with high-fiber meals, especially those packed with raw greens or whole grains, which can trap vitamins and minerals before they're absorbed. 3. Eggs with coffee or tea due to tannins and caffeine interfering with nutrient uptake and digestion. By avoiding these combinations, you're giving your body a better chance to absorb the iron, B vitamins, and fat-soluble nutrients in eggs, nutrients that support everything from brain health to energy levels and muscle strength. To maximize the benefits, remember to pair your eggs with vitamin C-rich foods like tomatoes, citrus fruits, or bell peppers, cooked vegetables for gentler fiber intake, healthy fats like avocado or olive oil, anti-inflammatory herbs such as turmeric, parsley, or chives. When cooking eggs, choose gentle methods like boiling, poaching, or soft scrambling on low heat. Avoid undercooked or raw eggs to minimize food safety risks, especially as immunity naturally declines with age. Always store eggs properly and use them before the expiration date. Also, keep track of how your body feels after meals. If you experience bloating or discomfort after eggs, try keeping a food journal. Monitoring your response can help you tailor meals to your unique needs and discover patterns that are easy to overlook. Don't forget about hydration. Water supports every part of digestion, from saliva production to enzyme activity in the stomach. Just be mindful not to drink large amounts of water during meals, which can dilute digestive juices. Instead, aim for steady hydration throughout the day. Most importantly, healthy eating after 60 is about building long-term habits, not chasing quick fixes. Start with small, manageable changes. You don't have to overhaul your diet overnight. Even just separating eggs from dairy or delaying your morning coffee can have noticeable effects. Now, we'd love to hear from you. What's your favorite way to eat eggs? Have you been combining them with any of these surprising foods? Drop a comment below and share your experience. Your story could help someone else feel better and make smarter choices. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss new updates from Healthy Front. We're here to help you stay informed, strong, and independent as you age. Subscribe if you're serious about better health. And tell us where you're watching from. We love hearing from our amazing community around the world. Stay healthy, stay empowered, and we'll see you in the next video.